These are those rare moments when talk shows weren't cringy, but were actually hilarious. Compliments usually land well, but Katy Perry's attempt at praising Paul McCartney might be one of the most awkward ones ever caught on camera.
Paul, I want to have a career. I hope to have half the career that you have, or whatever.
Twice.
I'd be so grateful. I mean, I think you've been doing this for longer, than I've even been alive, and you've been doing it so incredibly well. And the fact that you're still here today, in 2013.
The fact that you're not dead.
There's one thing that's very hard to navigate against, and it's backhanded compliments.
Carry yourself with the confidence of a much taller man.
As hard as it is to come back from that, Joan Rivers always has the appropriate response.
I hate when people say like, oh, they're 77 years young. I met Vanessa Feltz, and she said to me, here's Joan, she's 77 years young, and I want to say, and here's Vanessa, and she's 350 pounds thin.
While Sofia Vergara was explaining her TV show, Chris Rock hit her with a flirt that was smooth and just on the edge of inappropriate.
And what kind of things would you do on this show?
Everybody would do anything they wanted to do, like really crazy stuff, like jump naked and with parachutes and like... But you do that, the little blur thing.
When'd you do it?
No, I was the host. I would make them do it.
So you make, men or women jump out naked of a plane?
That was a man who did it. And you could see the little blur.
Why was it a little blur, is my question.
Imagine from that high doing that.
Yeah. I'm sure, but as soon as he saw you, it wasn't that little.
Yeah. The blur grew.
If you look at a man, in Europe, you're not sure if they're European or gay.
Out of all the games you could play with celebrities, Graham Norton went with a bold one, guessing whether an audience member was gay or European.
So who's our first person? Okay, stand up. Oh, now that is difficult.
European.
You think European?
European.
Matthew? Wow, it's tough, isn't it?
Turn around.
See, now, do you know what's the thing that's confusing me? Oh, okay. Gay? Is everyone saying gay?
Yeah.
I'm going gay.
You going gay?
All going gay. Okay. Gay or European? Gay!
While Kevin Hart spent minutes preaching about how he doesn't spoil his kids, Naomi Scott shut it all down with one simple question.
Parenting is something that I take pride in. I want to make sure that my kids understand the value of hard work and what the meaning behind it should be. So we take a trip, we take a real trip to Philadelphia, and we land, and I said, I'm gonna show you where I grew up, so you can understand.
You land in your private jet.
Yeah. I'm right. The lesson didn't start till we got off the plane.
The Shawshank Redemption is now hailed as one of the greatest films of all time, but when it first hit theaters, it completely flopped. And here's the surprising reason why.
That film has never been a hit.
Tanked at the box office. And the reason for that is, of course, is that the only real marketing movies get, I think, is word of mouth. You can promote it all you want, but if the first few audiences go there and come back and can't say, I really saw this great film, then you're not gonna go very far. So people went to see the Shawshank Redemption, and then they came back, oh man, I saw this really terrific movie. It's called the, Shank Sham. Shim Shark. One lady saw me in the elevator one time. She said, oh, I saw you in the Hudsucker Reduction.
Like I was watching the World Series, and I'm in the middle of watching the World Series, and out of nowhere, they have this moment, stand up to cancer.
Bill Burr's known for his controversial takes, and in this one, he goes off about charities interrupting his Sunday football matches. And the more he talked, the deeper the hole got.
I'm watching a ball game, and all of a sudden, everybody stands up, holding up a sign of somebody that they either know that's dying of cancer or died of it in the middle of the game. It's just like, what are you doing? Trying to watch a game here, No, there's a time and a place. Look, I know somebody that has died of cancer. I would never go to the movies with you and in the middle of it hit pause and be like, oh, by the way, Conan, I know this guy. He died of pants. It was horrific. I could have lifted him up off the sheet with 2 fingers. It was horrible. Hey, enjoy. Oh, by the way, I got molested when I was 9. Enjoy the rest of this. I just think it's so like. Are we not aware of cancer? We're aware of it. We know.
Right.
We know it's bad. I get it.
Right.
I will help, but can I just watch a game without you? Just in case, you forgot about the horrors of the world for half a second, then you just cut to like an earthquake and people getting buried in a mudslide, like as the next pitcher's warming up.
When you've been acting as long as Hugh Laurie, you've seen some wild things on set, and this story about a lion might be the funniest of them all.
I did a film with a lion once. I had to shoot with a lion. We had to do. So I arrived to shoot this scene, and the first thing I noticed was the camera crew were in a steel cage, only big enough to contain the camera. I said, what is the sort of safety thing here with this wild lion? And they said, well, the first thing is we make sure, before the lion works, we make sure that he has, just to take the edge off. And I said, well, I'm not particularly worried about I'm not worried about a randy lion. I'm more worried about the eating kind. If it does happen, what are you supposed to do? And he took great delight, the South African handler took great delight in telling me that if a lion charges you, useful advice, you have to reach back, you take a handful of, you throw it in the lion's face. And I obviously said, where'd you get the from? And he said, don't worry, it'll be there.
If there could be a dream-like project or a dream opportunity, right?
While discussing dream collabs, Stevie Wonder's name naturally came up, but what started as praise took an unexpected turn into a low-key roast.
And he had to clear it, and he called me up like, yo, Jay. For some reason, Stevie Wonder calls you like super early in the morning, like 6, 7 in the morning or something. Like, just because you can't see the time. Like, it was like, just cause.
Stevie, it's 3 a.m. What?
What the difference? Like 5 a.m. or 5 p.m. to Stevie?
All right.
Boy, those Kennedys have some strong teeth, don't they?
If there were an award for savage camera work, Wendy Williams' crew would win it hands down. Love or hate the show, the cameraman's ruthless timing is comedy gold.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, and others, this... If you got real hair, make some noise. Like it... Yeah.
Ice Spice walked into the studio expecting a standard interview, but Big Boy caught her off guard with one of the slickest pickup lines she never saw coming.
Ice Spice in the neighborhood. Before I get on out of here, man, with Taylor Swift, did you guys at the Super Bowl, did y'all experience like any kind of Matter Daddy or anything like that?
What does that mean?
I know it's not a football thing, but just like a Matter Daddy.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Nothing. What's the matter with you?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Yes!
Everyone was touched by the fact that The Rock bought his mom a house until Kevin Hart stepped in and hilariously turned it into a joke.
Speaking of family, Dwayne, you also just recently bought your mom a house?
Yeah.
That, makes me want to cry.
No way. No way. I got a concept. About time.
It's about time.
$1 billion later, he finally bought his mama a house. All right. Should we clap for that? I think the whole room right now is thinking the same thing.
Wait.
It's about...
Kids were young, they would ask me, Daddy, could you show my friends the magic finger? Doesn't sound right, does it? Wait a minute. No, you went there. I didn't go there.
Robin Williams was known for his sharp wit and endless innuendos, but this time, Martha Stewart flipped the script and caught him off guard.
I'm back with Robin Williams and...
Gracias, amigos. Robin Williams, yo soy Martha Stewart. A la cochina de Martha Stewart. Me salen las carnitas. Bienvenido, amigos. Carnitas.
Sí. And luckily, we are going to mix up the rub, and you're going to rub it into the meat. See, that shuts him up.
Luckily that I had that experience from the ages 12 to 22. I'll be rubbing the meat, as we say, for the little children look away from whom.
If there's one thing Kevin Hart's made crystal clear over the years, it's his irrational fear of ostriches.
I don't like ostriches. For those people that don't know what an ostrich is, it's a bird that's the same size as me.
What else don't I like? I don't like ostriches. I'm scared of ostriches. For those people who don't know what an ostrich is, it's a big-ass bird that's the same size as me. These birds are huge, okay?
And when he stopped by Jimmy Fallon's show, let's just say Jimmy didn't waste the opportunity to mess with him.
What animals did you bring for us tonight?
We've got some really good ones.
dare.
It's going to be awesome. I'm starting off with something very cute and cuddly. This is Giselle.
Oh!
So come on into
Come on, brother. Stop. Come on, man.
Here we go. No surprises.
Man.
It's an ostrich. It's a baby ostrich.
You can kiss my ass, man.
Craig Ferguson has a gift for making his guests feel comfortable, and during his interview with Kat Dennings, that charm was on full display.
I like my donuts so fat their holes are closed. Does that make me creepy? I don't know.
That's gross.
Really? How do you like your donuts then? Thin with a big hole?
Yes, actually.
Okay, fine, fair enough. So,
Back in the day, Conan had a habit of turning on the charm whenever a female guest showed up, and Famke Janssen said the one thing that only added fuel to the fire.
Here we go.
All right.
Ah!
I guess I'll just watch.
Yeah, is it
You can
okay?
stay there and
Yeah.
watch. That's right.
Andy likes to
now,
watch.
You're
All right.
going to have to come on top of me.
I get on top of you?
You do. Good. I should. Good.
Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.